everybody. This is a Life Sucks Cookbook Quickie. This is kind of sort of in my dating stories category, but it's not dating. It's not. When I babysit my Granddog, I take her down sometimes to the little off-leash dog park that's not far from me. So this one time I was down there and there was this man there and with his dog, and it was a rescue, and she was sort of pit bull cross, whatever, but she was a really adorable dog. I thought she looked like the dog from Little Rascals. That's a show from like the 40s or 30s. Not that I was alive then. I was not alive then, but I knew about it. Or, the RCA dog, his master's voice dog, sort of like a circle around one of the eyes. Anyway, she was very sweet, timid. As it turned out, Roxy and this dog got along really great, really quickly. And I said to this man, listen, if you need a play date, I shoved my phone. I said, give me your phone number and I'll, because I was sort of looking at him thinking, well, he's very nice looking if I kept looking at him. And then I was down maybe a week later at the park and he was there again. He was probably too young, way too young, but you can still appreciate things. So I said hello, and I had a ball for Roxy, and I was throwing her this ball, and that lasts for like 3 or 4 times, and then I'm the one going and fetching the ball. Exercise for me. But anyway, got the ball, and I was winding up to throw it, and I think I was trying to show off in front of the man at what a great pitching arm I had. So I just winged this ball, but I was standing beside this tree, and there were roots, and my foot was up against a root. As I whipped the ball around, my balance kind of went to one side, and I was sort of going, and I went to move my foot to balance myself, but it was jammed up against this root. And so I just started to go down. My first thought as I'm going down is, please don't let me break a hip. Please let this not be the beginning of hip replacement surgery. I think I sort of twisted around and I landed. I think I landed on my right side on my butt, but with such force. I hit with such force that I actually knocked pee out of myself. Like I peed my pants. I never done that before. Now, fortunately, I had a long coat on, but I was sort of stunned for a few seconds, and I'm lying there and I could hear people talking, sort of, saying things like, look at that old person that's fallen down. And I was kind of going, I'm okay, but my eyes were closed, and I just had to lie there for a few seconds to gather my wits about me, which I don't have that many. When I opened up my eyes, there he was with his hand outstretched, like a knight in shining Gore-Tex, held me up, and I just felt old. I felt old. Anybody can trip and fall down, but I felt old. And I thanked him. He asked me if I was okay. I said, oh, only my pride has been bruised here. Although that wasn't quite true, because the next day I had a honking bruise right on my butt, which it turned out I had to show people because it was so spectacular. Not everybody, but I had to show a few. Somebody had to see that. And I never saw him again. Never saw him again, never saw the dog. I'm guessing he may have moved to another city to avoid the old woman who pees her pants. So that's how dating has been going for me. I got plenty more of those, where that came from. I'll talk to you later. And that was a very uncomfortable walk home, I have to say. That was a lot of squishiness.